How's everybody doing tonight? A lot going on in the world right now. I've been doing a lot of reading, talking to some friends of mine that are sort of in the know, and a lot happening with AI, a lot happening in the world of finance, a lot happening with crypto, lots of things going on. So just wanted to say it's time to wake up, especially for the men in the room. It's time to wake up. You have to pull your head out of the sand, wake the F up, and see that the world is about to be a very, very different place, like very different. You have about 1,000 or 1,200 days, maybe at the most, before things are very, very different. And so, there's no breakthrough without a breakdown. But the breakdown does not guarantee a breakthrough. Breakdown does not guarantee a breakthrough. What guarantees the breakthrough is purpose, is knowing your purpose and committing to your purpose, being about it. Purpose is the only way through. Purpose is what pulls you through transitions, big transitions that would normally crush you. That's what purpose does for you. Purpose makes you very difficult, maybe even impossible to manipulate. If you know your purpose, you're a man on purpose. Purpose is your power. It keeps you focused, it keeps you moving, it keeps you energized. And we need that right now. We need the men, especially, to come forward to get clear about their purpose. Name it, claim it, commit to it, and be about it. Like, devote your life to it. That's what carries you through. That's what will protect you. It'll protect your wife, your kids, your family, all of that, your community. You have to trust me on this. We're meant to find our purpose. We're meant to be about it. You have a God-given purpose. It's yours and yours alone. You got to claim it. So we need you to wake up. We need you to decide. Are you going to be part of the team that ushers in heaven on earth? Or are you going to be the guy who sleeps at the wheel, plays the video games, does the P word, um, and sleeps all the time? That's your only real choice. Are you going to be that guy who sleeps us into hell? Or are you going to be the guy who helps bring heaven to earth? Because there's basically two worlds coming. Which one are you going to be in? Which one are you going to help bring forward? It requires strong, committed, masculine men at this level. Look, the masculine is the focused, productive force in the physical reality. It is the most important force at this level. Nothing happens without it. Like, the feminine is 100 times more powerful than masculine on an energetic level, as an energy, because the feminine is all possibility, right? The masculine is one thing. It's narrowed, focused attention, and that is the causal power. Attention, focused attention, like a laser beam, right? You got to get clear about why you're here, what you're up to, what is your vehicle for delivery, how do you bring forward your gift in the world? Be about it and trust that God's got the rest. The universe has got you. I just had a friend of mine say to me, I got you, Mark. I got you. I can't tell you, those are the best words one man can say to another. I got your back. Well, God's got your back if you're being about your purpose. There's nothing behind you, no power behind you when you're being about getting stuff for you, right? You're not here to get anything, you're here to give. You're here to bring something into the world that moves the world in the direction that God originally intended it, or the universe, right? If you don't like that word, the universe, right? The one song, universe. We are all here to contribute to the one song. It's a masterpiece. And without us, it doesn't get completed. So I just want you to know it is scary times. I mean, ultimately, we're going to do it. But how many lifetimes will it take us, and how much pain and suffering do we need to go through before it happens? Right? Before we create a world that is about abundance, prosperity, joy, and peace for everyone, truth and knowledge, right? We're being asked to do it now. We're at a transition period. AI is coming in. That is happening. And it's not going to be long before there's super AI. This thing will be taking jobs. These things, I should say. AI is going to change everything. So I'm not trying to scare you, but I do want you to wake up. You can't ignore it. You can't ignore what's happening. The whole world is about to change. All the systems, the financial systems. We need to have good men, smart men, strong men, right? Men, high integrity. We need those men to be at the helm. And we need those men being backed by other good, strong, high integrity men. That has to happen. And so I'm calling out to the men. It's time. Jump in now. Wake up. Wake up. If you're breathing, there's a reason. If you're breathing, there's a reason. It's not to be playing video games. That's not it. You're not here to pleasure yourself. That's not it. Sorry. Comfort is not your friend. It is not your friend. As a man, it is not your friend. It's okay once in a while to have some fun, to have some pleasure, maybe. But pleasure is not joy. They're not the same thing. Pleasure is what you do when you're avoiding pain. And if you pleasure too much, you're going to avoid your purpose. There's going to be no room for it. You're going to become all about that thing that's bringing you pleasure. Right? So step away. Step away from the control board. Step away. Take a breath. Let yourself feel lonely. Let yourself feel bored. Boredom is your best friend. Loneliness, your best friend. Those are drivers. If you're avoiding those feelings through these other mechanisms, the other means, those are placeholders. Placeholders always become place takers. They take the place of what you want and what you're meant to be, right? You're not here to get more. You're just not. More is good. God is all about more. God is more, ever happening more. God, there's no lack in God. There's only more and more and more of what God is. Truth, knowledge, joy, peace, love, right? There's only more and more of that. When God gives, God makes more and doesn't lose anything. You were created by God. God created you out of the only thing he had to create you with, which was God stuff. When he created you through his mind, by thinking of you and loving what he thought, generating you into the world, into the universe, I should say, there just became more of God stuff, right? So we're here for more. We're not here to get more. We're here to be more. You're not here to get more. Sorry. You're here to be more. As you be more, you bring more into the world, more of the truth, more of what Source intended for us. And you bring a very specific piece of that only you and you alone can bring it. So I'm inviting you to do it. That's all I got to say to you tonight. Be more. Step up to the plate. Step up to the plate. Doesn't matter what anybody else says or thinks or any of that stuff. You have to step up to the plate. You have to stop, drop, and ask. Get away from the computer. Get away from your phones. Get on your knees or sit on your couch, fold your legs, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and ask. Sit in the silence. Sit in the discomfort. Allow yourself to become clear. You will know if you ask, Source, Holy Spirit, God, what is your intention for me? What do you want me to do? Where would you like me to go? What would you like me to say? What would you like me to do? And with whom? If you ask those questions and genuinely listen, don't avoid the silence or the quiet or the boredom or the loneliness. Don't avoid it. Go into it. That's the trick. You got to go straight into it. I can tell you why I'm here. I'm here to liberate the soul. I like to say I'm here to teach love and liberate the soul. But teach love is what I'm teaching now. I'm not talking about romantic love. I'm talking about real love. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. It is the causal force, the creative power. It is how you were caused. It is what you were caused with, and it is what you are. Right? So teach love, liberate the soul. There are a lot of ways to do that. My way, right now is through this work that I'm doing with the coaching. Just did my my 2-hour event in Newtown, PA on Saturday called the Purpose Effect. And so I'm just sharing from my heart some of what came up in that event. And that is that you're here to deliver your purpose. Be about your purpose as a man, and you will never want. You will have to work hard. You'll come up against obstacles. You'll come up against danger, and you'll have to succeed, get over the hurdles, make it work your butt off, right? And you're going to love every minute of it because that's what it is to be a man. That's what we like. Life is hard for guys. We like it hard. The only place we like it soft is with our women, right? We like soft, nurturing, receptive place to come home to. I don't care what anybody thinks about that. That is how this works. We are here to complete each other in a way, right? We're here to be working together as masculine and feminine forces. Without those two forces coming together, none of this gets to happen. So we are the productive providers, producers, protectors as men. Providers, producers, protectors. In order to do that, you have to have courage. You have to be willing to be uncomfortable. Courage doesn't mean lack of fear, by the way. If you lack fear, you're probably a sociopath or something. Like everybody, normal people have fear. Fear is normal. No, courage is having fear and doing it anyway. That's what courage is. That's what makes it courageous. You feel the fear, you face the fear, and you keep moving. All right. Peace to you guys. Purpose is the way. Find your purpose. Reach out to us. I'm doing another power cluster, by the way. There'll be 12 men in the groups. Hopefully there'll be more than one, but at least 12 men in a group. It'll be launching soon. Power cluster is a place where you get clear about your passion, clear about your purpose, clear about your blocks, the things that are in your way, which is always inside you. It's not outside of you. What's blocking you is not out there. It's in here. Get clear about those things. Break through your blocks. Get clear about your action plan, your God-given grand vision, and your vehicle for delivery, and then step into taking those actions, creating the plan, and you have a team of other devoted, committed men who will have your back. That's the deal in Power Cluster. Just because we say so. Just because we say so. We choose each other because you're the ones in the room with us. And we choose you as our family. We choose you as our cluster. And that's what we need. Nothing more powerful than two or more minds joined together under one purpose. Because there's nothing created in the world, in the universe, without some form of union. And so these men in Power Cluster, they'll be your network, your physical network, because God's always looking for the shortest distance between 2 points to help to get you to where he wants you to be. And so you may have a goal, a plan, a vision for your life, an action you need to take. You don't know how to get there. And one of the other guys in the group is going to know somebody who knows somebody, and they're going to connect you. That's one way we're each other's network. We help each other cause. God's working through us that way. But the other way is direct, right? We're each other's metaphysical network as well. And metaphysical just means beyond the physical, or it means spiritual, energetic. So somebody may say the right word to you, reflect something back to you you wouldn't have seen before. The men in that group are going to do that because why? We have attention not on just ourselves, but on each other. I want for you what you want for you as much as you want it for yourself, and as much as I want what I want for myself. You matter to me as much as I matter to me. That's the deal. Why? How do we do that? Just because we say so. Because we're men and we commit to it. We agree to it. We make each other important. Okay. Peace. Power Cluster. Reach out to me, mark@markvandergag.com. We'll drop more information at the bottom. Reach out to me if you want to check into that program. Also, by the way, we have a few scholarships available to that program. It's a high-end program and it's not cheap to be in it. It's 6 months. It's intensive. It's for people, men who are ready to do it, men that are hungry. You're done living the boring life. You're done feeling not useful. You're done feeling alone, you're done with all of that stuff. You're done lacking passion and purpose. I will know because there's an application process. When you fill it out, there'll be a little video you have to shoot for us too, a minute long or so. And we'll screen all the applications and we'll know the guys that really want it. You have to be really hungry for it. Okay. You want to know more about it, reach out. Have a great rest of your night. Peace.